Y'all see that? That look clean. It's very light. So it's late at night and I want to rod my hair. I've never done this before and I'm gonna try to retwist it as I rod it. It is 10 o'clock at night, so I gotta get up in the morning at like 7, so I want to do this in less than an hour. So my goal is to retwist and rod at the same time. We're gonna see if I can do it. I've never retwisted my hair before. I've only done the interlocking, but I did do 2 right here where I retwisted and rod it, and I'm gonna do the rest of my head. And I wanted to show y'all like some of the process so you can kind of get a feel for how to do it, because I feel like the results are going to be bomb. And I just thought to myself, Haley, if you do not record this, you're going to be really upset with yourself. So I don't want to be upset with myself. So let's get it. So I'm going to start off with this section over here. This is going to be my first section I show y'all, but I'm going to keep the process going. At some point in this, I'm probably going to put it on hyper speed because I know that's going to take a while. But I wanted to show y'all the first few sections of this process just so you know the method to my madness. Okay? I'm hoping this lighting is good enough because I'm not using my normal lighting that I do. Yeah, I think it's good enough. Okay. So as y'all see, I'm blackity black, black, black. We got some tight texture here. So I'm going to use my gel. And I am going to twist starting at the root. But I'm going to use the gel just a little bit along these areas. I'll get that out the way. And then I'm going to just twist it. So this is like me retwisting my locks for the first time. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm going to clip this up and out the way so I don't loosen it in this process. So let me just do that real quick. Okay. Don't want to pull it too hard. So that's one retwisted. Do another. Getting that gel. And just retwisting it. And it's been, what, like a month and some changes. I did my first retightening, so I don't really have a whole bunch that needs to be twisted, which is great. As you can see, it's not too bad of new growth. So I'm just going to go ahead and twist this. And that's going up. Y'all see how quickly that's going? I'm just going to do a few more, and then I'm going to start rodding it so y'all can see my rodding process. Okay. And do one more right here. And one thing you want to make sure when you start to retwist is that it's not connected to any of the locks, because I am finding that these are starting to connect to each other, which is a sign. I think that they're starting to lock up, so that's cool. Alright, so now that I've done those, I'm going to take the ones that I retwisted, so this one and this one. So now I got 3 locks that have been retwisted. And I'm going to get my rosemary styling foam. Y'all see that? We'll put it on the ends of the hair. Like that. And then I'm going to get my perm rod. On this side I did gray and white, so I'm going to make sure I reflect the same thing and do gray and white. So you get a gray rod. And I'm going to rod this starting at the end and go up. Ooh. You want to make sure you secure it at the bottom, so I'm going to secure it right there. And then roll upwards. Got that one done. I'm gonna do the same thing here. These three, get some styling foam on the ends. It's still retightened, looking good. This one I kind of want to coil a little bit more. Perfect. And then I'm gonna get my white rod and do the same thing. Starting at the end, I'm gonna wrap it. And once it's wrapped around, I'm gonna just make sure I roll over it so it's secure. And I'm gonna go up the section. Perfect. That rod's on. Yep. Beautiful. So I'm gonna do a couple more just to make sure I'm giving y'all what y'all came for, so y'all will understand the process. I'll let you know eventually how long this took, but you know, I'm about to listen to my my pastor talk. Not my pastor, but one of my online pastors I love to listen to, which is Pastor Flowers. My best friend put me on to him, and I enjoy him. So we're gonna do this first, girl. Y'all see that? That look clean. I'm gonna twist this and then clip it up. I'm gonna twist this. Make sure I separate it because it likes to get connected. So I'm gonna separate it because I got hairs caught between. I'm gonna twist it. And clip it up. Same thing, I'm gonna twist it. And clip it up. I'm gonna twist it. And clip it up. It's already looking really good. And it ain't even done. I kind of like this twisting method because, like I said, I've only done the retie before. I feel like this retwist is about to look real clean. I'm twisting it. And after I twist this one, I'm going to put it on the rod. So, I'm going to take this. And this. I'm going to put this on the rod. So, I'm going to put foam on it. And then I'm going to get my rod. I kind of want to get bigger. Let's see how this fits on this rod. Because I don't want my curls to be too small. I want to have a little bit of volume. So I'm going to go with this bigger rod. So I do short on the sides and get bigger as I go up, so it'll give me more of a tapered look because I love a good taper. And I always say if it can wrap around 3 times, then it's good enough to do, and I wrapped it around 3 times, so it's good enough for me. And then this right here, I think I'm gonna make this one white. I kind of want to do purple. Let's see how this looks if I do purple. I think I got around enough times to make it work. Got 3 times. Okay, it's going down. Wait until this process is done. So basically, I just repeated the process throughout my whole head. I just wanted to do a quick time lapse so y'all could see the process. Probably took me about an hour and 15 minutes with this, you know, so I would say not too mad at that. I definitely rushed it, so in the future if I want to give it more of my undivided, it probably take me about an hour and a half, but it took me like an hour and 15 to do this. But nonetheless, I'm not mad at all. Time was well spent. Okay, so I have sat under the dryer and now I'm taking out my rods. I started off with these side ones because when I went under the dryer, it was uncomfortable. Not under the dryer, in the shower and I tried to put on my shower cap. It was very uncomfortable, so here we are. But yeah, I'm so far feeling like this is about to be bomb. I'm just gonna continue to take these out because I have a lot to do today. I have to go to a photo shoot and I have to get my nails done and I have to find an outfit for my photo shoot. So much to do. But so far, I'm like, okay, girls, this is what I wanted. Because I wanted it to be a gradient. I didn't want it to be really tight all over. I wanted my front to have some volume. And so far, that is what I'm getting. Just making sure I'm curling the hair in the right direction. Yes, yes. But yeah, you know, and this is one of the reasons why I wasn't truly like scared of locking my hair. Because I knew I was going to do my hair in a size where, and when I say a size, I mean the size of a lock that would still allow me to do my favorite styles, which, as most might know, is a rod set. I love a good rod set. And look, I'm still able to do a beautiful, a beautiful rod set. So your girl lacked nothing by starting locks. She is still able to do the things. You see this? Y'all see this? Let me just show y'all, because I didn't show y'all the size rods. So I went from small to bigger. So that's going to just help me get that taper that goes up into a bigger look. So yeah, strategically, if you want volume at the top and tightness in the back, you go smaller to bigger. So I'm going to actually go back here and start taking these out. But yeah, y'all, I'm super hyped about my first rod set. I've been doing braid outs because it's just been easy after I wash my hair. But after this, y'all, I feel like I'm going to be back on my rod set thing, if you know what I mean. Because it's just such a classic, vintage, feminine look. And I'm a vintage, feminine girl, you know? So I'm super excited. And as I take these down, I'm kind of pulling them apart just because I want to make sure that they have some movement and not just super tight. Just going through and kind of just pulling these out a little. All right. Y'all, I already can tell it's about to give what I needed to give. I'm so excited because I knew for this photo shoot. One reason I would do this photo shoot because I haven't done one independently in a long time. Just for like branding. And then also I feel like I'm stepping into a new season and I wanted to show off my locks because all my headshots have my natural hair loose. It doesn't have me locked up. So when people see me, I want them to expect locks now moving forward. So I'm like, I need a photo shoot with my locks. So here we are. And it's so funny because I feel like looking at my hair from afar, it probably doesn't look locked because the way these curls look right now. But I kind of love that. Like, my biggest goal with getting locks was to do things different than I've seen it done. Like, you know, people having like what they call the ugly phase or, you know, awkward journey with their locks. We're not doing that because this is what, my 3rd month, and ain't nothing awkward about this. Let me tell you that. Ain't nothing awkward about it. And I was very intentional about like creating that recipe for myself by getting the color that I knew would make me feel good, because I knew I had to do my color fresh before my locks were started, just so I could feel like myself, even though I'm doing something very different, because color is my thing. So whatever makes you feel like yourself, do that. But I can tell you, for me, I'm like, the color gotta be it when I lock my hair, because that's gonna make me feel like myself, even though my hair is locked up. And guess what? I feel like myself. Y'all see that? Ooh, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Oh my God. Y'all. Y'all see this? I'm gonna go get some of my natural oil so I can pull these apart, but just wait. Give me a sec. Getting my natural oil from Influence. Y'all see that? Natural oil. Putting this in my hands. It's very light. And I just want to make sure that there's no cast when I pull this apart. So I wanted to get this on my hands. And I'm going to go in and kind of pull these apart. Ooh. Y'all see that? Pull these locks apart. Go in and pull them apart. Y'all see that? Mm-hmm. I'm going in and pulling them apart like they're strands of hair. So it gives a more natural flow. Because I want them to be a little bit more lived in. So I'm going in with the oil on my fingers and just pulling these curls apart. Y'all see? Y'all see that? So I'm gonna take some time to play with this a little bit, because I realized I was supposed to be doing a reel of me taking this down, but I just failed because I got excited. I was supposed to take a video with it pre-rotted, like with it still coiled tightly, and then when it pulled apart. So give me a second. I'm gonna try to do that clip and come back, okay? So just give me a second, y'all. So it is a late night. I had a long day, as I said. It's like midnight, but I had to show you how my hair settled. I think it settled beautifully. This is after a long day, a photo shoot, a client, meetings, going to an escape room, having dinner with girlfriends, and I'm in love with what it did. Like, it's giving exactly what I want it to give. Like, it's really pronouncing my color. Like, it's giving everything. Like, I'm super excited. So I'm gonna give y'all some angles from the back so y'all can see it and everything. So give me a sec. So this is the angle from the side. Y'all see that taper? And this is why we go short to long, so we can get this taper effect when we do it. Y'all see that? That's that. And this is the other side. So romantic, isn't it? It gave everything it was supposed to give. Y'all see that? I think I gave y'all enough angles to know that I'm happy with my results. I'm happy with my first rod set. It did not disappoint, and I honestly don't see how it can get any better from here because the execution was executed. So I'm excited to see what my future holds as my locks mature. I'm still under 4 months on my lock journey, and I actually, did my first coil retwist at the root, and I'm not mad at how that came out. So the future is bright. Yeah, I retwisted the root some, and it definitely, I feel like, gave it a more dread effect that way. So I'm really excited about like my hair actually looking locked now. Y'all see that? It's beautiful. So yeah, y'all would try this. Let me know. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I think I'm going to share how this evolves over time because of course it's day one. So I'm curious to see how it falls and everything like that. But I'm very well pleased. Again, I'm Haley from LoveLeys Hair. Thanks for watching.